So, you're getting your first dog. Congratulations! Cute, loyal and affectionate, with a dog we get a new best friend. While it's true that every dog can become a well-behaved pet with the right training and socialization, there are breeds that you should avoid as an unexperienced first-time dog owner. You can expect most puppies to make a mess, run wild and be a little too curious around the house, but some breeds take a bit more effort to manage. As a responsible future dog parent, you're doing just the right thing by researching which type of breed is the best and which ones to avoid. Here are the breeds that could present the biggest challenges for first-time owners. First one out is the Border Collie. Border Collies are great working dogs with an extreme intelligence. In fact, Border Collies are the smartest dogs in the world ahead of the Poodle and the German Shepherd. They thrive when they have a job to do and the space to burn energy. Their great minds make them fairly easy to train. However, while they're intelligent, they can also be very challenging pets for first-time owners. This active breed needs a lot of stimulation, both mentally and physically. So if you as a first-time owner don't know how to keep the Border Collie sufficiently stimulated, the breed can develop behavioral issues that are difficult to deal with. You will have to train and socialize from an early stage. They are always willing to please, but if you are unsure that you have the time and resources to do this, then it's a good idea to avoid the Border Collie. Bloodhound have a big heart and love their owners. However, they also like to be in charge and can be very stubborn. The Bloodhound is said to have the strongest nose in the world. Because of this, they are great hunting dogs. But if this guy picks up a scent he wants to follow, he will, and there's just no stopping him. As with the Border Collie, this active breed needs a lot of stimulation, both mentally and physically. They may pick up some naughty behaviors to entertain themselves if they don't get enough interaction. In addition, the Bloodhound are prone to chasing other animals, so they may be too much to handle for first-time owners. It's essential for pet parents to be the undisputed boss in their home, so if you're not ready to be the authority needs, you're better off picking a different dog. This breed is definitely one to avoid if you're a first-time owner. Historically, they were used to protect families in the Himalayan mountains. They were kept inside during the day, but at night they were let out to act as watchdogs. For this reason, the breed has evolved to become extremely independent and intelligent. But as they have been bred to be watchdogs, they can be very aggressive towards strangers. They will need obedience training at an early stage, and they will need to be well socialized when they are puppies. These training requirements may be too difficult for first-time owners. The Japanese AKITA is a large and very powerful working dog with strong guarding instincts. They make excellent guard dogs, but as with the Bloodhound, they also like to be in control. Their temperament can change very quickly, from calm and restful to aggressive in just a matter of seconds. This breed should be carefully watched if you have children. They need to be well socialized when they are puppies to ensure that they're used to people and other animals. This breed will require a great amount of commitment, and if you cannot guarantee that, pick a different breed. A Rottweiler is a huge dog. Even though they can be scary looking to some people, they can also be a loving and affectionate breed if properly socialized. On the contrary, Rottweilers can be extremely stubborn, and they can quickly take over if you let them. The mighty Rottweilers are very protective and loyal to their people, but with a weight up to 135 pounds, mostly muscles, they're definitely not suited for most families and are to be avoided by first-time owners. The cane Corso was originally a watchdog and used for hunting wild boar in Italy. These are large and strong dogs, which can be quite stubborn. They like to have it their own way, and is likely to challenge you as the dominant leader of your household. They are very territorial dogs and are also extremely protective of their owners, and they can be very affectionate towards children. That being said, if you're a first-time dog owner, this breed is probably best avoided because of its strong instincts and personality. This is yet another breed that can be stubborn. The SKYE Terrier do like to do his own thing, and can be wary of people and dogs it doesn't know. They are comfortable living indoors as companion dogs, but also require lots of exercise to stay fit and happy. They need regular grooming as their coat can get very long and end up covering their face and eyes. In addition, the SKYE Terriers will also need regular bath and brushing as they are prone to matting. They are fairly high maintenance dogs, making them one of the worst breeds for first-time owners. Competitive, athletic, and known for their extreme endurance, if you have an active lifestyle, they may be fine for you. But if you're more fan of spending time on the couch, you should definitely avoid this breed. Walkers were originally bred to track and tree raccoons living in the wild. As a consequence, they will need a big area outside to run and burn energy. This makes them a terrible choice for city dwellers, or if you live in a small apartment. The Siberian Husky's happy nature makes them sound like the ideal dog, especially if you live in a cold climate. But even though they are happy and playful, they are also known for their stubbornness, making them hard to train. Bred to pull sleds over long distances, short walks around the block won't do for this breed. You will need to provide a safe outdoor space, as they have a reputation as capable escape artists. They are prone to disruption if left alone for an extended period. In addition, they have a high prey drive, which first-time owners may have a hard time controlling. Without the leash, they can be out of control, which may lead to accidents. Hollywood has most certainly made people fall in love with the distinctive looks of the Dalmatian. However, veterinarians recommend you choose a different breed if you're a first-time owner. The traits that make the Dalmatian a great working dog can make him a challenge in the home. They have an endless capacity for exercise and can be destructive when bored. Also, Dalmatians are notoriously heavy shedders who will keep you busy with a vacuum cleaner. Make sure you find a dog breed that suits your lifestyle. Every dog can become a fantastic friend and loyal companion, but if you're unexperienced, you may start off with breeds that are not included in this list. It's important to keep in mind that although these particular breeds may require more training than others, all breeds require plenty of positive training and socialization from an early age in order to be both happy and healthy. We hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe and leave a woof woof in the comment section.